Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Watch, cops do nothing as fellow cop beats handcuffed woman unconscious. A psychotic cop was caught on video beating a handcuffed woman until she fell unconscious while fellow cops stood by and did nothing. By Matt Agarist, November 25, 2017. Jacksonville, Florida. Last year, the Free Thought Project reported on the story of Officer Akinyemi Borisada, who was caught on multiple videos beating Myra Martinez, one while she was handcuffed and the other while she was on the ground at a local strip club. Now, the videos, along with the officers in them, are the subject of a lawsuit filed this week by Martinez. Martinez, 31, had a bad first day on the job at the local Scores bar in Jacksonville. That afternoon, she became intoxicated, quit, and refused to leave, so police were called. When police arrived at the bar around 5 p.m., they arrested Martinez and charged her with trespassing and resisting. According to the police report, Martinez was drunk and belligerent when two officers showed up to remove her from the property. When police tried to place her in handcuffs, Martinez tried to kick and bite officers, according to the report. According to the lawsuit, as Jacksonville.com reports, the filing states employees at Scores Gentlemen's Club on University Boulevard forced Myra Martinez to leave the premises on her first day of work while she was intoxicated and without giving back her purse. Her car keys, house keys, phone, identification, social security card and other belongings were in the purse, according to the lawsuit, yet she was still asked to leave. The lawsuit also states an employee made false statements about Martinez in a sworn affidavit and that she may have been slipped a drug without her knowledge. To deal with the unruly woman who was half their size, two officers, one of them Akinyemi Borisada, threw the intoxicated Martinez to the ground. In the video, Borisada is seen dropping fist after fist into the back, head, and face of Martinez. He also slams the woman's face into the concrete repeatedly. Advertisement. Read more. Video, special treatment during traffic stop shows how cops treat the elite vs everyone else. Borisade's assault could have possibly been spun as appropriate force had he not lost it when bringing Martinez to jail. Video released by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office shows Martinez attempt to walk over to the officers before Borisata grabs her and slams her into the wall. After being slammed into the wall by the officer, Borisata proceeded to unleash a fury of fists to the head and face of Martinez after her foot grazed his pant leg. He could have turned her around and held her in a transporting position that they are trained in back over to the location to wait by the door, Under Sheriff Pat Ivey said after watching the video. He could have stood there with her, but there was no need to strike her. For nearly 15 minutes, Martinez lay unconscious on the floor as cops did nothing but simply warn their fellow cop that his actions were being recorded. According to the report, Martinez ended up pleading guilty to 1 count of resisting an officer without violence, according to court records. Now she's going after Borisata and the people in uniform who stood by and watched the violence unfold. The 47-page lawsuit also points blame at employees at Scores for their part in what happened. Defendants listed in the lawsuit also include Williams, officers V.H. Vickery, K.H. Astain, and J.C. Andres, CSX officer S.W. Cochran, and the owner of Scores, Emperors Inc. Equally as disturbing as watching a cop pummel a handcuffed woman was the fact that the other officers stood by and allowed it to happen. When paramedics finally were called, Borisata didn't tell them about her head injuries, only that he punched her in the stomach, according to the lawsuit. He also denied her further medical treatment against their advice, and officers continued to use excessive force when she was moved to another room. That force included male and female officers taking Martinez to the ground while she was trying to change clothes and laying on top of her while she was nude, according to the lawsuit. Her troubles continued into the night when members of the Sheriff's Office Integrity Unit ignored her request for an attorney to be present during their questioning, the lawsuit states. There is a duty to report a crime that is seen, said Williams in a press conference, and JSO is working to find out who are the officers who can be seen standing around in the jail video, seemingly not stopping the officer as he repeatedly strikes Martinez. Read more, exclusive. Good cop speaks out against drug war, blows whistle on chief so now he's being fired. Williams said that officers have a duty to not only report the crime they witnessed but also to step in and stop it. That did not happen. However, considering the fact the sheriff's department hired Borisata in the first place, in spite of his criminal record, it is no wonder the officers did not step in. Because of Williams' lack of oversight in his department, he is also included in the lawsuit. Before Borisata went to work for the JSO, he was arrested by them, twice. In 2008, he was arrested for petty theft after trying to steal from a Belk on the Arlington Expressway, reports First Coast News. In 2011, an incident report from JSO asserts that he busted out a woman's rear window on her car. Since neither of the incidents were felonies, the JSO had no problem hiring a criminal to enforce the law. After the video was released, Borisata was fired and reportedly charged with simple battery, another misdemeanor. He pleaded no contest to a simple battery charge, according to court records. Below is a video of the end result of such irresponsible hiring practices that will now likely cost the taxpayers dearly.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me, and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if some, you know, if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, you know, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, you know, at least I can do it. You know, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.